Ay, bakit na ayaw umikot? Okay, kahit walang lupang hinirang, kung hindi papasok ang lupang hinirang, mag-program na lang tayo mga suki, no? Okay, ito po ang problema po ng trabaho namin. Ayun na.
Ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiging sa sinagalan, alam ng puso sa ito'y buhay. Upang hinirang weka ng pag-ibig sa mandudugin, ipagpasisigil sa nagtatapulong sa sinulang sa langit o gawang ay hinatang tulakaw sa pagkayang-inanaman ang sakang magawag ko'y natunay na nag-iinig ang ituloy na parang niya kailan ang kanyang nag-iinig lumang araw na wawanin magsinta buhay langit sa Pilipinas. Ang higaya ng pantay malaki, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Simula noon hanggang ngayon, isang naging lalo. Magkaisa ang mga mundo, kaibigan ay magusto. Tayo mula sa hamon ng lahat, niyamos ang mga hinaumanla. Pinangako sa puso at paniniwala, ang ginhawang para sa mga tao. Ang samoy na humpay, mula na bawis suot buhay. Kapayapaan, katarungan, ay ang pinanglabantan. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, pagpalay pa sa mundo. Magsamoro, na ikang mamahalin, walang pinigil sa damdamin, mga pangako'y tutuparin. Habang buhay kami sa'yo'y magbabantay, mananatili sa puso't isipan. Ang lahat tumutin ay nanabuwis sa buhay, nasa pilang ang may kapal. Ang sanggol na humpay, mula ng bawis suot buhay. Kapayapaan, katarungan, ay ang pinanglabantan. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, pagpalay mo sa mundo.
Female voice, male voice, lolly voice, monster voice.
Okay, tingnan natin ang check-in. Check-in time natin. 15 minutos po, pasado alas 8 na gabing ito. Okay. Lunes, Martes, Miyerkules. Huwebes po ng gabing ito. Okay, 18 po ng Enero 2024, no? Okay, sorry po kaninang umaga, nag-open na ko ng lahat. And then po ay para lang maka-news, wala po. Wala pong signal po kaninang umaga, no? Dito kami natalo, talagang totoo. Dito kami natalo, okay, sa mga news online, no? Pag mahina ang internet, tapos laging brownout, okay, wala na talaga. Talo kami. Wala pa kami advertisement, okay, wala pa kaming internet, wala pa kaming itong ilaw. Talagang talo kami mga suki, no? Pag ganun mga situation. Kaya napakahalaga ito yung okay, internet, okay, ilaw, kailangan lagi meron po sa news online, no? Okay. So, mag-makeup tayo ito mga suki, mga kababayan, no? Okay, wala tayong programa kaninang umaga. And then, itong kabilang meron mga suki, no? So, salamat. Okay? Dito naman tayo sa Consolidated News natin. Okay, sa gabing ito. Okay, dito po sa news platform ng ADLSNTV Corporation, no? Okay. Pati na rin itong mag-suporta itong Mind of Global Food Lines Corporation din mga suki, no? Okay, kagagaling ko lang sa City Hall, sa boss. Yan po ay kailangan kasi magbayad po ng karampatang okay, business tax mga suki, no? Okay, so konti na lang ang utang ko. Okay, sa City Government of Zamboanga mga suki, no? Okay. Konti na lang. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, mga 4 na lang ata o 5. Okay, mga 4 na lang ata, no? Okay, palagay ko mabayaran yan lahat mga suki, mga kababayan, no? Ang utang natin sa city government. Okay, mga suki, mga kababayan, dito naman tayo sa programa Halo-Halo Special, Opinion, Balita at iba pa. Okay, karamay po, serbisyo publiko, tinig ng mamamayan. Okay, and then sumbungan ng mamamayan ang programa natin, no? Okay, so kanina umaga, sorry po. Wala talaga tayong internet. May ilaw pero walang internet, no? Okay, katulad ng sinabi ko, inopen ko lahat ang platform and then wala naman po internet, no? Okay, magandang balita, positive na balita. Ang ibabalita ko ngayon mga suki, no? Okay, yung conscious po, okay, sa halal. Katulad po ng abang lingkod nyo, no? Ay very conscious po sa halal, okay, patakaran, no? Ayan. Okay, ang Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, okay, magtalaga po mga suki. Okay. Ang mga grupo po ay nagmamando. Okay, nagmamanage. Okay, tungkol dito, no? Sharia Supervisory Board, no? Magandang balita sa atin ito. Makinig kayo. Okay, yung mga conscious, yung mga hindi kumakain ng riba katulad natin. Okay, ito po ay dapat subaybayan natin ito, no? Ulitin ko. Okay, magandang gabi sa inyo. Good evening, good evening. Okay, sa international, greeting natin, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Okay, tinugunan din po ng Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. So, saan tayo magpasalamat, no? Okay, kay BSP Governor Eli, okay, sino ba yun? Remoluna Jr. mga suki, no? Pero matagal na ata ito. Ngayon po nang nilabas ng itong balita ito mga suki, no? Okay, in photo, the first photo shows Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP. Okay. Assistant Governor Arifa A. Ala, no? Okay, A. Ala. Taga saan kaya si Ala ito? Arifa A. Ala, babae, no? Seated Center, Sharia Supervisory Board, SSB. Okay, Chairperson Muhammad Najir S. Ebil. Okay, ulitin ko, no? Chairperson. Okay, Muhammad Najir. Hindi, no? Correction, baka pagalitan tayo. Chairperson Muhammad Najir. Okay, Muhammad Najir. Kasi may Gia Sambuanga, no? S. Ebil. Okay, standing PIP from left. Anong susunod si SSB Deputy Chairperson? Okay, Ashraf bin M.D. Hasim. Okay, standing from fourth from left with other members of the SSB, the Bangko Sentral, hindi, no? In the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao. Okay, namely, kung kilala nyo ito, no? Ako may kilala ko rito. Sali Di Musa. Ito kilala ko ito. Abdul Wahid A. Injo. Taga-Tawi-Tawi, no? Abdul Wahid A. Injo. Okay, Department of Finance, DOF, Undersecretary Bayani S. Agabin. Okay, taga-DOF, no? And the Bangsamoro government, ito kilala ko itong mga suki, no? Okay, Minister, Doctor pa ito, no? Muhammad, okay, Shuaib Yakub. All standing from left. Okay, Dr. Rusni Binti Hasan. Hindi ko kilala. And the National Commission on Muslim Filipinos, NCMF, Division Chief Alia S. Marabur. Okay. Seated. Dito po sa picture, no? Meanwhile, the second photo shows SSB members with official from the BSP, Department of Finance, BSP Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Department of Finance, NCMF, and the Bangsamoro government. So, ilang government institution ito, no? Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Department of Finance, National Commission Muslim Filipinos, and the Bangsamoro government, no? Isa, dalawa, apat. Okay, magsama-sama po rito mga sukin, no? Okay, the Sharia Supervisory Board, SFB, and the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, held its historic inaugural meeting on 15 December 2023 at the Dusit Tani, Manila in Makati City. This is pursuant to the joint circular among its founding agencies composed of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Department of Finance, DOF, National Commission on Muslim Filipinos, NCMF, and the Bangsamoro government, mga suki, no? So sana wala na itong hadlang. Okay, pag-comply po ay ng Sharia dito po sa mga tayo po mga minority, okay, lalo na po yung religion Islam mga kababayan, no? Okay, sana mag-comply na. Okay, para free na tayo from riba, from interest. Riba kasi salitang Arabo, sa English po interest, no? Ayan. So, ligtas na, no? Matagal na pangarap natin ito. Okay, mga suki, mga kababayan, palakpakan natin, no? Kahit mag-isa ako magpalakpak ako mga dito. Okay, sa makabuluhan. Okay, compliance po. Okay, ng Sharia compliance po mga kababayan, no? Okay, sinabi ko 2 kumpanya ko. Okay, talagang Sharia compliance po mga suki, no? Kung mari lang, kung kaya ko, ay Sharia compliance itong pangarap ko dito sa kumpanya ko mga suki, no? Ayaw ko magriba mga suki. Ayan. Hindi ako magriba. Ayan po mga sasakwi mga kababayan, ay matagal na ko umaman at ako magriba ako, no? Magpa-interest po, magpautang ng pera. Okay, matagal na ko umaman pag ganun ang gawain ko, no? Ayan, so wala riba mga suki, no? Ayan. So sukran, apwan, alhamdulillah, tinugunan po ng Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas ang pangailangan po ng mga minority, yung mga minority maniwala po sa agama Islam, sa religion ng Islam na hindi po pwede ang riba mga suki, no? Hindi pwede po ang mag-interest. Okay, so tingnan natin, pa-follow up na i-monitor natin itong mga composition nitong mga suki, no? Okay, ang kilala ko rito ay si Dr. Yakub at saka si Inju. Ayan po mga suki. Ang iba, okay, Abdul Wahid Inju. Kilala ko itong mga suki, no? Kilala ko sa mukha ba? Pero itong si Muhammad Yakub, lagi kong kadaupang palad po nung nandyan pa ko sa Cotabato, no? So, congratulations, Doktor. Okay, Muhammad Shuaib Yakub, no? Okay, napasama ka rito as Minister po ng MAFAR. Okay, ng BARM ito mga suki, mga kababayan. Yung iba, hindi ko kilala, no? Okay. Okay, kaya makikilala rin natin ito. Okay, sa katagal. Si Arifa A. Ala. Okay, mga suki, no? So, may katungkulan po sa Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas ang mga tao, no? So, inulit natin. Okay, pasalamatan po natin itong si Governor Eli Remoluna Jr. po ng Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, no? Sa time niya po ay nabuo po itong Supervisor Board, Sharia Supervisor Board po ng Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Sana nga may bangko na po sa sa BAM region, no? Okay, lahat ng probinsya ng Basilan, probinsya ng Tawi-Tawi, probinsya ng Sulu, okay, probinsya ng dalawang Maguindanao del Sur at saka del Norte, okay, at saka itong Lanao del Sur mga suki, no? Okay. Pwede rin natin isamang Lanao del Norte, no? Dapat may Sharia Bank mga suki, no? Katulad ng CIMB ng Malaysia at saka itong Maybank ng Malaysia, okay, Sharia compliance. Meron silang bangko po Sharia compliance, no? Ayan. CIMB, no? Ayan. Makikita mo pagpunta ka sa Malaysia, CIMB Islamic Bank. CIMB Islamic Bank. Okay, Maybank Islamic Bank. Ganon ang makikita mo. Okay, bakit natin din magawa? Yung sa UK nga okay, sa UK, meron mga bangko po compliance po sa Sharia law, no? Ayan. Ano na kung mga sa Saudi, okay, sa mga GCC, itong Gulf Cooperation Council, mga sukid, no? Meron talaga. Ayan. So, inulit ko, ay magpasalamat tayo, no? Okay, yung gusto po ay ligtas sa riba, mga suki, mga kabayan, no? Okay. Gusto natin ligtas sa riba, no? Walang interest. Ang mga pera ginamit natin sa negosyo, pagpalago ng negosyo, wala pong interest mga suki, no? Okay, so ang dapat ito, ang information, okay, education and dissemination drive po ng itong mga tao, itong mga suki, no? Dapat mag-form sila, okay, para may ipaliwanag, mapaliwanag po, okay, sa teritoryo po ng LGU po ng okay, Bangsamoro government mga suki, no? Okay, kaya dito sa Zamboanga dapat meron din marami tayong dito sa Zamboanga, itong mga minority dito sa Zamboanga, okay? Gusto po na wala tayong riba dito sa Zamboanga, no? Okay, walang interest. Dapat kasama po. Okay. Ang Zamboanga City po sa okay, dito po sa bagong member po ng SSB, no? Ayan. So, palakpakan natin, no? Okay. Yung gusto natin po ng lahat, ng mga minority na sunod po mga suki, no? Ayan.
Awesome! Awesome! Awesome!
Okay, where is Mr. Irfan, no? And Mr. Hamdi? I want their lecture, no? Okay, about Islamic finance, Islamic economy, Islamic banking, at saka okay, finance technology, yung fintech, Islamic mga kababayan, no? Yan po lagi ni tinatopic nila. Ayan, itong si Hamdi at saka itong si Irfan, expert po, okay, sa Islamic banking, sa Islamic finance, yan po ang specialist niya, no? Okay, specialista patungkol dyan, no? So, lagi tayong mag-antay ng mga lecture nila, okay, pamagitan po ng okay, podcast. Itong dalawa ito mga suki, no? Okay. Kaya nga sabi ko, sa unang mga komentaryo ko, nung mga ilang araw na, dapat po palakisin na ng Islamic finance, Islamic banking, okay? At saka Islamic economy, no? At saka itong pag-develop po ng mga kailangan po ng mga naniwala po sa agama Islam, no? Para mabalanse ba? Okay, kaya nag-disclaimer ko sa mga kabilang mga commercial bank, okay, wala tayong problema sa kanila. System nila yon, no? Okay, hindi tayo problema sa kanila kasi yun ang kinakabuhay nila. Okay, yun ang kabuhayan nila, yung mag-interest. Wala tayong labot doon. Tayo dapat okay, maniwala sa patakaran natin. Kasi kukunti lang naman tayo. Okay? Di katulad na sa kanila ay marami. Okay, yung mga mag-interest po mga suki, no? Tayo kunti lang naman. Okay, dito lang sa area po ng Bangsamoro region, no? Karamihan. Ayan. Sa Mindanao. So wala tayong problema po yung hindi natin tinututulan yung sa kanila, no? Kasi sila naman nakinabang. Ang atin lang ay yung para sa atin mga Muslim, no? Walang riba, walang interest po. Yun ang gusto natin, no? Kasi ang interest ay haram para sa atin, no? Hindi natin pwede kainin po mga suki, mga tagapakinig natin. Okay, yan po ang unang balita natin. Okay, mga okay, suki-suki ko sa News Online. Okay, buenas noches, kun kwan, no? Okay, Tia Karing. Lagi ko pinapakinggan po ang programa niya mga, okay, bandang alauna ba yun? Alas 2, alauna hanggang ilang oras bang programa ni Tia Karing, no? Okay, diyan po sa public service kasi, no? Diyan po sa, okay, Brigada mga suki, no? At saka itong si Mr. Bing Enriquez po ay, ang programa naman niya si Dear Uncle Bing, no? Okay, ang lakas ng programa nila. Pangatlo lang sa atin mga suki, mga kababayan. Okay, pangatlo. Okay, pangatlo lang sa akin mga suki. Okay, sa programa ko, no? Ayan. Ayan po mga suki, mga kababayan, no? Pangatlo lang ko kay Uncle Bing. Okay? At saka pangalawa si Tia Karing. And then pangatlo lang po ang halo-halo special opinion balita at iba pa, no? Ayan. So, ayan po mga suki, no? Ayan. Ano bang balita natin? Okay. 4 na pulis, including a junior officer, dismissed from service, no? Ano itong dahilan po mga, anong nangyari ito dito sa 4 na pulis, no? Kanina may barilan po dyan sa Ray Data, no? Dyan po sa Baliwasan, mga so. Baliwasan Grande ba? O Baliwasan Chico? O parang naulinigan ko, nasa kotse ako, okay? Merong dalawa ata, no? Pero nadala sa hospital mga suki, no? Okay. So, ayan po mga suki, no? Basahin po natin ang detalye ng balita ito, no? So, tinanggal sa serbisyo, no? So, anong kaso ito? Okay. Sandali lang. Ay.
Female voice, male voice, lolly voice, monster voice.
Okay, basahin po natin ang detalye, no? Makinig kayo, no? Mga pulis. Ayan mga suki, the police, Regional Office 9, PRO 9 has dismissed 4 policemen, including a junior commission officer, after they were found guilty in an administrative case for grave misconduct and conduct unbecoming of police officer, no? Okay, ito mga police mga suki, no? Dismissed from police service were Lieutenant Ariel Fernandez, Holatoria. Okay, Senior Master Sergeant Arnajir Abdul Inawat. Okay, Muslim. Staff Sergeant Edsel Balaga Nocolas. And Patrolman Ryan Rodriguez Apostol. Okay, they were formerly assigned with the 2nd Zamboanga City Mobile Force Company Seaborn. Anong dahilan po mga suki, no? So ipagpatuloy natin ito. Okay, kung anong dahilan, no? Ayan. Okay, anong dahilan ito, no? The dismissal order was just released last January 4 this year and took effect on the same date and it was signed. Okay, sino po magpirma ito, no? Okay, by Colonel Jimmy Laguyo, okay, Chief Regional Personnel, and Record Management Division. The decision was rendered by the Regional Director Pro 9 on January 12, 2024, docketed under Regional Internal Affairs 9 NFP 2023-074 for grave misconduct and conduct unbecoming of a police officer, and a certificate of implementation dated January 13, 2024. Okay, the four dismissed camp were found guilty during the hearing in Rias following a complaint that is sometime in last quarter of 2023, Holatoria team entered the house of a businessman in Natividad Street, Tetuan, reportedly forcibly took to steal both of containing cash and jewelry. No. Okay, the two steel bolt were recovered in San Roque the following day and were already emptied. Nako. Okay, Halotoria and the three non-commissioned police officers were arrested during the follow-up operation, and one of the cohort who was already on our wall status rendered to the police operative. Okay, after being found guilty, the said administrative case, the four are also currently facing criminal cases in the court relative to the alleged Tetuan armed robbery, no? Okay. Broad daylight at ito, no? Parang naalala ko yan may araw at tinira nila po itong na talagang tanggal ka mga suki pag ganito, na. Okay. Alagad ka pa ng batas and then ganun po mga suki. Oy. Talaga. So, ganun talaga. Okay, kung tumira ka ng mga ganito, talagang tanggal ka mga suki, mga kaibigan natin, no? Okay. Okay, mga isang balita pa rito. Tagdagan po natin ito. Okay, sandali lang, no? Okay, meron na ito, press conference o news conference. Ayan. Okay, kay Ricky Sunak. Pakinggan nga natin ito, no? Okay, kay Rishi Sunak.
Female voice, male voice, lolly voice.
Okay, Prime Minister po ng UK. Pakinggan natin ito ngayon kung ano ang balikan ko lang ng news yun, no? Okay. Ayan, pakinggan natin ito. Problema, mahina po ang internet. Ito na.
Good morning. The House of Commons has spoken, the Conservative Party has come together, the Rwanda bill has passed. It's now time for the Lords to pass this bill too. This is an urgent national priority. The treaty with Rwanda is signed, and the legislation which deems Rwanda a safe country has been passed unamended in our elected chamber. There is now only one question. Will the opposition and do the right thing? It's as simple as that. We have a plan, and the plan is working. Last year was the first year the number of small boat arrivals went down. Not just down by a bit, down by a third compared to crossings in the year before. And that's in the context of arrivals being up 80% in Europe over the same period. But to really solve this problem, we need a clear and effective deterrent, so that people know that if they come here illegally, they will be detained and swiftly removed. That's what this Rwanda bill delivers. With all their efforts to block this bill, the Labour Party have shown that they simply don't get it. Their priority is not stopping the boats, but stopping the planes removing people who have no right to be here. They may talk the talk, but they have no plan. If they were in charge, there would be no treaty, no bill. 12 months of progress would be squandered. It would take us back to square one. And I can tell you this for certain, small boat arrivals would go back up. It would mean giving a green light to criminal gangs of people smugglers, that they can keep their deplorable, illegal trade going. It would mean spending millions more every day housing illegal migrants in hotels in our communities. And it would mean more people are likely to lose their lives by tragically drowning in the Channel. That's the consequence of having no plan. That's why we have to stick to our plan. That's why the House of Lords must pass this bill. It's time to take back control of our borders and defeat the people smugglers. It's time to restore people's trust that the system is fair. We are making progress to stop the boats, but now it's past time to start the flights. Thank you. Shall we turn some questions from the media? Can we start with the BBC?
Thank you, Boris. Nicholas Mason from BBC News. The story of the last year is one of you trying everything to improve your political fortunes, being the agent of change, being the face of continuity, and the polls suggest that nothing has worked. Given that your party is continuing to take lumps out of each other and indeed lumps out of you, is it time for you to say to them explicitly to put a stop in it?
Well, the Conservative Party last night demonstrated that they're completely united in wanting to stop the votes. And this bill passed with an overwhelming majority in Parliament. But more broadly, that last year was difficult. Difficult for the country. We're still recovering from the impacts of COVID, the legacy of backlogs in our public services, also the impact of the war in Ukraine on people's bills. But at the start of this year, we are pointing in the right direction, and we have made progress. And that's why we've got to stick to the plan, because that's how we'll deliver the long-term change that the country needs. That's how we'll build a brighter future for our children and renewed pride in our country. And the plan is working. And you can just look at what's happened on inflation, for example. We set out a clear plan. We've delivered on that plan. And because inflation has been halved from 11% to 4%, we're now able to cut people's taxes. So just the other week, a significant tax cut for tens of millions of people in work worth £450 for someone on £35,000. So that shows that the plan is working. And if we stick to the plan, we can deliver that positive change for the country. That the alternative is that we just go back to square one, because that's all the Labour Party are offering. Keir Starmer hasn't said what he would do differently. He's had 4 years to set out a plan, and he hasn't, and that won't make anything better. That's why our plan is the right one, and we're going to keep on it and deliver for the country. Next, I'll turn to ITV.
Prime Minister Rob Heston. When you announced a year ago your pledge to stop the boats, the British people didn't think that meant reduce them. They thought that meant reduce them to negligible levels by the general election. That's not now going to happen, is it? And then overnight, we've seen more strikes on Houthi missile sites by America. How worried are you that the conflict in the Middle East is widening and deepening?
Thank you, Robert. Now, the British people will obviously judge the progress we're making, but I'm actually proud of the progress that we've made tackling this issue. I always said when I made that first speech, I think you were there, I said that this is a difficult problem. Right? It's not going to be solved overnight. There's not one single silver bullet that will fix it. But I'm a Prime Minister who wants to take on the biggest challenges that we face as a country, even if they are difficult, even if they will take time to fix, because that's what leadership is about. I'm not going to take the easy way out. And if you look at our track record, for the first time, the number of small boat arrivals into this country went down. It went down by over a third last year. That didn't happen by accident. It happened because we put a lot of work in and we made a lot of decisions. We've increased the number of illegal enforcement rates by 70%. We're starting to close the bank accounts of 7,000 people who shouldn't be here. We returned 20,000 people back to their own countries last year. We've created new deals with France, with Turkey to smash the gangs upstream. And all of that has meant that we can reduce the numbers and that we can show that we're making progress on this issue. But I'm also clear that the only long-term solution to this problem is to have a deterrent. And that's why the Rwanda scheme is so important. We know that deterrence works because we've implemented it with Albania. Our new deal with Albania means that if you come here illegally from there, you'll be returned. We've returned over 5,000 people last year, and what do you know? The numbers coming from Albania dropped by 90%. And that's what Rwanda will allow us to do more broadly, and that's why it's so important that we pass this bill. So look, I believe we have made progress on this issue, real progress. But I want to stick to the plan. That plan is working, as I've demonstrated. And if we stick to the plan, we'll be able to deliver the change that people want, which is proper security of our borders, an end to the unfairness of illegal migration, an end to spending millions of pounds on hotels. The alternative is that we go back to square one. Right? And that was clear yesterday, and you talked about in the debate. The Labour Party have offered no alternative, no plan to tackle this problem. And actually worse than that, you know, when Keir Starmer has been asked about this, he's been asked about the Rwanda scheme specifically, and it's been put to him, even if it's working and reducing numbers, would you still scrap it? And he said yes. Right, so that's the choice. Right, our plan that's working, stick with it, we can deliver the change, or you just go back to square one. And on your other question, just briefly on the Houthis, so I want to try and take as many as I can. But as I said in Parliament earlier, the situation is concerning.
Okay. Wala tayong oras, no? Wala na.
Monster voice, female voice, male voice, lolly voice.
Okay, 13 minutos. Pasado alas 9 na po ang oras natin. Isang balita na lang. Overtime naman tayo. Okay, tayo mga... Excuse me, no? Ay, nako. Okay, tayo mga negosyante rito sa Zamboanga ay binigyan ng palugit po hanggang katapusan ng Enero. Okay, mag-renew. Okay, ng business permit, no? Mayor's permit, pag dito sa Zamboanga City, no? So, basahin ko ang balita ito para sa mga negosyante rito sa Zamboanga, business permit, and licensing division chief Benji Barredo. Okay, Barredo pala ito, hindi R. Benji Barredo yesterday reminded business owners and operators not to wait for the last minute and the renewal of a business permit. Tama, para hindi, okay, hindi tayo maghabol ng oras, no? As of Monday, there were more than 4,500 plus business operator with a pending application for a registration. Ayan po mga suki, no? 4,500 mga pending, no? Okay, hindi ko naka-renew. Ayan. Okay. Business renewal. Okay, at the business one-stop shop, BOSS in short, no? That are ready for payment as of January 15, okay, 2024, no? So marami nagbayad po mga suki, no? Okay, punong-puno po ang kahero, okay, ng Treasurer Office po ng City Government ng Zamboanga. In an interview, Barredo said that about 7,100 plus business permit were already issued for the calendar year 2024. Last year, 2023, about 14,800 business permits were approved, the biggest so far, Barredo's bared. According to Barredo, okay, business operator have until the end of January to renew their respective business permit to avoid fine and penalties for the late renewal. Okay, the headline for January 20 was decided to be extended until the end of the month to accommodate the still huge number of people renewing their business permit with the city government. Barredo added, the business operator can view, okay, if their business application has already passed and approved the assessment department to the social media, Facebook link mga suki, no? Ayan. So, maghabol po, okay, yung hindi pa naka-renew ng business permit, no? Okay. So, palagay ko hanggang dito na po ang news natin. Okay, overtime na ng 9 minutos po sa takdang oras ng 1 oras lang ang programa natin, no? So, overtime na. Okay.
Monster voice, female voice, male voice, lolly voice, monster voice.
Awesome! 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 Awesome!
Okay, dito naman nagtatapos ang series ng balita natin sa gabing ito. Okay, wala akong balita kaninang umaga dahil walang internet. Okay. Okay lang mag-make up mga suki mga kababayan, no? Okay, sa gabing ito, nagtapos po ang consolidated news natin, mga suki-suki natin sa kahanan. Okay? Ay dito po lamang sa platform ng ADLSNTV News Online Corporation at saka sa sinusuportahan po ng Mind of Global Food Lines Corporation, no? Ang producer po ng balita ito, mga suki, mga kababayan. Ayan. So, okay, dito lamang po sa panggabing programa ng Halo-Halo Special Opinion Balita Tiba pa. And then kasama po sa Visyo Publiko, Tinig ng Mamamayan. And then, karamay po ang sumbungan ng mamamayan, no? Okay. So magandang balita po sa mga minority ay naka-form po ang SSB, no? Yung Sharia board, parang monetary board, no? Okay, ng Central Bank ng Pilipinas. Okay, Sharia board, no? Okay, SSB. Okay, pasalamatan natin po ang lahat po ng tao po involved po rito pag-comply. Okay, ng Sharia compliance, no? Okay. So, hanggang dito muna. Balik tayo bukas sa Biyernes naman bukas. Okay, sa programa natin, no? Okay. Wala tayong masamang tinapay. Lagi po ganun ang ending ng programa natin. Okay, tuwing magprograma tayo, pero talagang wala tayong masamang tinapay sa kapwa, no? Okay, balita lang. Okay, news and information, mga suki, no? Okay. Paalam na. This has been Abs Damahan lamang po sa gabing ito, no? Okay, bye-bye na. Kita-kita tayo. Muli. Pag okay po ang internet bukas ng umaga, mag-program tayo. Pag hindi, ay sa gabi po mga suki, na. Ayan.
Female voice, male voice, lolly voice, monster voice.